Hey guys, Insomnia here, back with some more AFK Arena. Today we're on our main account and we're going to go ahead and knock out some summons. Still hoping to pull a Rowan, still hoping to pull a Gwyneth. Either of those I can get ascended level. So we'll start with our Soul Stones. Been saving up quite a few of these Soul Stones because most of the time I do get them from the daily or actually get them from the monthly. Spending the 99 cents seems to be the best value when you're purchasing them. So unfortunately nobody good there. So let's get in. I have quite a few scrolls. I have quite a few faction scrolls. I'm going to use my Lightbearer ones first. That way we can hope for one of the two heroes that we've been looking for. We got an elite there who is Rosaline. That's very nice. I do use her for quite a few things. Use her for Riz. I use her for the campaign lately, pairing her with Belinda. And another one, so we are 2 for 2 with the summons, which is a Belinda, which is awesome. That might give me enough to get her to 1 star, but I believe that'll be enough to get to Rosaline, and we get a free card out of there. So let's go ahead and get through our regular summons. Still hoping for one of the 2 cards, which there looks like we just got some fodder, which is okay. We still have quite a few heroes that we still want to get up. And a lot of them that I can't even use because their level is too low. And we got another elite. So we are 3 for 4 in our 10 pulls, which is Iran. Superb Wilder hero. If you haven't seen him, he's the top tier Wilder for tanks, him and Cirrus. He is the top tier Wilder for signature item, which I just unlocked in my Wilder account, which is awesome. Not only does he slow, as he freezes with his ultimate ability if they are slowed. Got a bunch of fodder here. Hopefully with a couple more summons we can pull. And we got another elite there, which is Rosaline. Not too bad. He is really good for the Riz fight as well, Riz and Soren, just because he increases the ultimate ability for your heroes. So let's see, a lot more fodder here. And hopefully we can get another nice. Okay, Satranda. A lot of people have been talking about her lately. I used her, I got her up. She doesn't seem very good, even looking at tier list and signature items. A lot of people say don't use her. She's going to need a rework in the future. And it looks like we are full here, so we'll go ahead and we'll auto-ascend. Auto-ascend, not the best choice. And thank you for the feedback. Auto-ascend, it makes it easy because you've seen the sheer amount of heroes that I got. But I've noticed with, I believe it was Naru, that if I had gotten Naru up, I could have progressed a lot further than what the auto-ascend did. So focusing on, no, I think it was Veden. Veden on my Graveborn video. If I would have gotten Veden up, I could have used him as my food at Legendary Plus. But with the auto-ascend, it went with Naru instead of Veden. So pay attention, just do the ascends yourself. I know it's really convenient. I've been using it quite a bit. Let's go ahead and see if we can get one of the heroes we need. Still looking for Rowan and Gwen, which we get Lucius. Not too bad. He's always good. So that'll be the summons for this session, which I might have enough to get. Saving all of my arena right there. Or all of my Arcane Labyrinth tokens to save those. But we did get enough for Rosaline. So we can get Rosaline up, which is taking her to Legendary Plus, which we did have enough food there. And then finally, after all this time, we're going to go ahead and get her up. We'll get Belinda up to the Ascended level. So we're adding a star to her, which is awesome. With the second copy we got there. She is a primary DPS, especially endgame. She does way more damage than Shamira. And her ability, her signature item unlocked, does a ton more damage when you unlock it, because anyone that she blesses has the ability to do additional damage. They actually use one of her abilities as the blessed characters do. So I know we have a couple here, but we're going to wait to ascend any of those. But it looks like we do have enough for Iran as well. He is primarily for the faction tower with my Wilder team. When I seen him on the Wilder account, Like I said, when his signature item and the CC that he brings is awesome, which this one I'm not going to sacrifice a Leica for. Let's take a look at the... Yeah, I like my team here. I do have some fodder there, which I could get up, but I think I'm going to wait, because I could use Ira to get them up. And then Falks is still just sitting tight here, waiting for a little more fodder, because I don't want to use Kelthar. So that will sum it up for this summoning session. I believe we're still at the campaign. We're at just hit chapter 25. We haven't done any campaign push, but we're going to pretty soon. Right now, I think I'm just going to save the account, which I did. Saved up some more gems. I want to do some more summons. I'm really trying to focus on getting Rowan up or getting Gwen up before I do the push. So this is actually a couple days later. I've cleared out the new Voyage of Wonders. That's where I got a couple more scrolls from. And then also the dailies. And nothing on that pull either. So still waiting. We did get 20 chests there. 20 chests will let me choose my emblem, which is awesome. We got a summon here, and then we'll do our gem summons, one more companion summons, and hopefully we get something out of these. So nothing there again. And there's another elite, which is a Leica. Nice. We already have her, I believe, Legendary Plus. Still, I'm really looking for a Rowan, looking for a Gwen, looking for the twins, or Talene, which we have another one there who is Thane. All right, that's pretty good. And a second elite is Satrana again. Seems like we're getting a lot of similar cards here. So we do have one more card on the table there. We've been doing a lot of summons with this account. And here is our companion summon. Hopefully we got another elite right off the bat, which is Thane. Got a double copy. So we got some Thane, got some Leica. Still waiting to see. We'll go ahead and use our card here for Lightbearer. Still trying to get Rowan or Gwen, which we pull a Gwen. Yes! All right, so we got her. So that'll be enough to get her up to, that'll get her up to Legendary. Or get her up to Mythic, excuse me. So here we got Gwen up, so we got our second copy of Gwen. That'll be enough to get Ascended, which I'm going to do a little bit in the future right before I do the campaign push. Let's see, we should be able to get up Rosaline, I believe, at this point with the copies that we got for her. So we do have a little bit of food, which is nice, so we can get her to Mythic. Finally got Angelo up to Legendary Plus. The reason I wanted to get her up to Mythic is her signature item is phenomenal. She is, I believe, the third, right behind Belinda and Lucius as far as the signature item. So we'll take a quick look at that. I use her for Riz and I use her for the campaign. So her signature item is the Broom of Life. Raises the attack rating and defense by 8%. So it goes, I believe, 8% for level unlocking the signature item. I believe level 10 is 16. Level 20 does a lot more, as you can see there. I kind of went through it pretty quick. But she's bringing 8% more attack. So as you've seen on my heroes, I believe they're level 279. 8% is huge. I mean, 8% is a huge, huge amount. So, and it increased her dodge there when we hit the, I believe that was the level 4 leveling up. So we're going to go as far as we can. I want to try to get her to the 10, but I think I might be a little bit short. I think I can only get her to 8. So 8's where it's at. But she is going to bring a lot more damage there. And as you can see, I mean, added 6.3% hit points, quite a bit of attack and defense. So let's go ahead and look at Riz. This is one of the areas that I primarily use her for. And I want to see how dependent she is on the gear. So right now I put my best gear on Belinda and put my second best gear, or actually my third best gear, on her in the top. So I want to see how much damage Shamira can do having an 8% boost. So usually on this fight I pull around 450, I think around 450 million. So I'm hoping that with an 8% boost to Chimera here, that she's going to pull a lot more damage. I know there is some RNG involved, but I also want to see if the 8% stats is based on the boosted stats or on kind of the base stats. I'm not sure exactly how the calculation works, but this is the team I've been using. I would love to put twins in here. So the perfect team comp that I've heard is dropping out Chimera from this comp, adding in the twins, and then running it that way. So running Belinda and the twins with Rosaline, Rowan, and Lorzen to do more damage. And unfortunately, Lorzen goes down right there. But it looks like it is going to do quite a bit more damage. So we're almost at the 500 million mark. Which, there we go. So 504 is what it's showing there. So here, Chimera did 298 million and 91 and 91. So even. So even between Rosaline and Belinda, 91 million each, which actually exactly even, 91.43 each. So let's go ahead and we'll swap up the gear a little bit, and I want to see if the 298, if Chimera does more damage with better gear being on Rosaline or better gear being on Belinda. So we'll go ahead and we'll just take our gear rate off of Rosaline. As you can see, most of her stuff is Mythic Plus. A lot of it's not leveled up, and it's not specific to her faction. So we'll get all of our faction gear, which is leveled up, off of her. And I do love putting her with Duran's Call. That way she gets more energy back, giving, in turn, Chimera more energy. So perfect setup. So let's look at Riz one more time. And now she is decked out with the best gear that I have. And almost, I think it's all light bearer gear. And I think it's all Mythic Plus 5-star. So I'm expecting her to do quite a bit more damage here. But let's just see how much damage. So essentially with this is putting Rosaline onto Belinda instead of Rosaline onto Chimera, which I have in this case. Because a lot of times when Chimera is even at maximum energy, she doesn't cast when she's doing her, I believe it's Life Leech or Soul Leech. So there's kind of a little bit of a delay in there when she's using an ability at full energy. It'll just continue till the ability is done, where Belinda will just cast it immediately. So it looks like we are going to do a lot more damage on this one. And the whole team goes down because we have no healer, which that's primarily the part of the twins. Not only do they haste the team so everybody can cast faster, is they do have a heal component to it as well and do less damage. So here we did 500 million the first time. This one, it looks like we're at 540 million. So let's take a look. They were tied at 91, and this time, so Rosaline did 130 million, which we dropped. That's about even. So her gear was that dependent, but Chimera 314. So that's up about 15 million on Chimera. So that accounts for our extra damage that Rosaline's bringing with her 8%. So I would say the gear does affect it. I mean, not only did Belinda or Rosaline do a lot more damage. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know if you know that if the gear affects it. And as always, thank you for watching.